Hi guys, so today's video is going to be on what makes a good nurse. Now there are so many things that make up a good nurse that I'm probably not going to touch on them all, but I'm going to touch on some of the basic ones that I think make a good nurse. So first and foremost, there is this saying, or not really a saying, it's one of my professors, my very first semester of nursing school told me this, and it has stuck with me throughout nursing school. And a lot of people get in this like mindset of like, oh, I want to be a nurse because I'm a really compassionate person, I'm very caring, I'm very kind, which is wonderful. You absolutely, ideally should have those characteristics when being a nurse. But this teacher, professor said to me, she says, you know what, everyone always says, I want to be a nurse because I'm kind or I'm caring, but in the end, do you really want a nurse that's kind and compassionate and caring, or do you want a nurse who is damn smart? And I'm sorry for cussing, but it is so true. If I was in the hospital or if my family member was in the hospital, yes, I want them to have a nurse who is kind and caring. But in the end, I would rather have a nurse who is smart and knows her stuff or his stuff before being kind and caring. Now, I don't want you guys to think, oh, Ashley says you don't have to be kind and caring as a nurse, because that is a lot of it. A lot of nursing is being available for people and talking with people when they're in their most vulnerable states. But in the end, you want a nurse who is smart. So in order to be a good nurse, you may not know everything, but you really should know how to go find answers if you don't know something, who to talk to, who to get involved, when you should go to the doctor. And those are all things that you're going to learn over time, and when you become a nurse, you're really going to learn those things. And I don't know everything. No nurse knows everything. But being a smart nurse doesn't mean you have to know everything. It means that you know when to ask questions, you know things to look out for, you know when things may not be going their best, and when you need to get more people involved and more help. So that's number one. To be a good nurse, you have to be smart. And I don't want you guys to think, oh, actually means you have to get all A's and in order to be a smart nurse. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you gotta know when to get help, when to ask questions, when to get other people involved, and those are all things that you're gonna learn over time. Number two, yes, you need to be a kind and compassionate person. In order to be a nurse, you do have to have some sort of feelings in you in order to do this job, because why else would you take this job if you didn't want to help people or make a difference in someone's lives? Because as a nurse, that's what you're going to do. You're going to make a difference in someone's life. I think another thing that helps make a good nurse is just being open-minded, non-judgmental. You're going to see a lot of things that you're like, whoa, I did not know that was a thing, or I did not know someone could act like that, or someone could do that. And, be open-minded. Try to be non-judgmental, and yes, in the back of our heads we're all thinking, whoa, glad that's not me, or glad that's not happening, but to your patient, you really got to be available and non-judgmental towards them. And this kind of goes with the kind and caring aspect of nursing, but you got to be open-minded. You're going to see a lot of things, you're going to do a lot of things that are abnormal for the mainstream person, and so you really got to just keep your mind open and be available. So anyways, guys, those are some of the things that I think make a good nurse. Obviously, there are so many factors into being a good nurse, and some of us may be better in one aspect, some of us may be struggling in one aspect, but we're all nurses and we're all reaching towards the same goal, and we have one goal, and that's to help people. So keep that in the back of your mind. Thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.